supposed to be. The cartridge is bouncing around. All these things are happening. So your numbers are being washed out. On the new table, what we had to do, it's so accurate, we put a magnetic system on the outside of the platter, and we read that. It's so good. You just can't get numbers off of it. And you can hear that. I mean, immediately. It's not like, let's spend an hour listening to this. No. 2 groups. When we have it, you'll come down, and you'll all hear it.
Do we have any other questions? Oh, yes.
We've been talking about value in turntables and the sound quality of a turntable that might have a modest cost. Now, what do we do when we have to go out and buy a cartridge?
I have to jump in here one more time. They've been good for you. Value in a turntable means if you spend $6,500 for your turntable, you do not get the motor that's in my Traveler. And you will. Not for me, but you will. I'm not going to say it.
Regarding the cartridge, a lot of it, people ask me all the time, like, what's the best? And the truth is, they're all different.
I'm not asking for what is the best, but the price range, when people talk about cartridges that you should be reaching for, they're starting at $5,000 and they're going up from there.
Which is unnecessary.
Where is the sense
you don't have to go
in that?
Yeah.
Where do I need to be in a
Jack
cartridge
Yeah,
to
There's
optimize the turntable?
the point you raise is very valid. We have a cartridge, the Grado, and we have it set up on a scope. And that cartridge doesn't have phase shift. You can go out and spend $10,000 for a cartridge, and it's all over the place. And yet Grado can do it at $200. There used to be a time, we were talking earlier, that Harry bought in a Spectral cartridge. At one time, that was probably one of the greatest cartridges on the planet. It was $1,500. I sold hundreds of them at $1,500. That cartridge, you go out today, you look at I go to customers' homes, you're using $15,000 cartridges, which in my world borders on insanity. I remember one day A.J. Vandenwall comes into my store. And I said, A.J., can I ask you a question? And he says, yeah, ask me whatever you want. I said, how long does it take you to make a cartridge? He says, well, let me figure this out. He says, I'm going to wind the bobbins. And he says, 4 hours. I said, really? He says, yeah, from beginning to end, it takes me 4 hours to make a cartridge. At the time, Vandenwall had developed this new stylus shape, which was brilliant, genius. It did it better than anything else out there. And here's this guy selling this world-class cartridge, $1,500. Today, these cartridges are $5,000, $10,000.
This one out there now for $22,000.
$22,000. You know, I have always tried to identify with products that offer value for the dollar. And one day a cable manufacturer comes in and showing me this new cable. How much is this cable? $22,000. I said, are you crazy? It's copper. You can twist it this way, you can twist it that way. $22,000 is absurd. I won't have anything to do, I will not sell that cable. I can. She says to me, well, you have customers that'll buy that. I said, yes, I do. But I come from a moral point of view. And I can't do it. I know I can sell it. I will not sell it. So you as a consumer, you have to develop a critical intelligence and be able to sort out the nonsense, the claims that are being made. Art Dudley wrote an article 3 months ago where, he said $60,000 wire. This is insane. There comes a point where you got to say, no, I'm not going to be a part of this. And yet there are audiophiles who, they want it because it exists and they can afford it. When I worked in New York, many of my customers were Wall Street people, and buying a $30,000 piece of wire was chump change. It meant nothing. But just because they can afford it doesn't mean that I have to be a part of the game. So, you have to make choices. Yes.
I just want to add something. You may think this is a bit of an editorial comment, but I've been to the homes of reviewers, magazine owners, manufacturers. I've been all over the place with these people. And the thing that amazes me about a lot of these people, especially the reviewers, is that while they can accurately tell you the difference between what they're reviewing and what their reference system is with unbelievable precision, you would faint sometimes if you listen to their references.
Yeah.
They're so wrong sometimes, so much distortion, but they're very accurately telling you how much better or not this product that they're reviewing
Many
is.
of them lack the
But their
ability to set
reference
up the
system
system.
is just